If you want to take a go at some experimenting hypotheses, so that's the educated guess. So maybe you can help me here. If you want to, then you can leave it in the comments. So the first step in this new method that I'm developing, I am going to investigate the isolate, so the pathogen, the fungus. So I have three types of the same, so three different isolates. They're the same fungus, and I have three media type, so three different nutrient type. They're on agar, so they're solid, and I have three different light conditions that I'm going to test, and it's the same temperature. So I want to see which one of the medium and which light condition gave a lot of spores. So that's the infection particle. And then once I find out which gives it, then I'll select that one to do further testing as I develop the method. So I need to add the new fungus to all of these plates. So there are three isolates of the same fungus, and then I have three different media, so solid agar. I have PDA, so potato dextrose agar, V8 agar, so V8 juice, and malt extract agar. So I'd underestimated how many plates I'll need for the different testing conditions. So this morning the plan was to come in and infect the plates, and that would be a 1-2, maybe 2 hours or less. But I realized that I didn't have enough plates, so I had to make more plates. So that is why I'm here for such a long time. I mean, it's still early, it's almost 1 o'clock, but still, it's been a long day. Here I'm going through labeling the base of the plates along the periphery with my initials, the date, what I'm putting on it, and my project code. I try to rest in between the tasks that I do so that the air inside the BAC can stabilize. Then I sterilize the tools, so the metal is using 95% ethanol and the flame, so it's a double sterilization step. I let it cool. Then I'll use the forceps to remove one single agar plug from that vial and put it in the center of each of the three medium types that I'm using. So the PDA for a particular pathogen, the meat for another pathogen, and the V8 juice agar for another pathogen. So I keep doing that because remember I have three light conditions, three media type, and three fungal pathogens. Ooh, my back hurts. Ouch. So I'm going to seal the plates with paraffin and then go home. My back, I'm going to need a massage. So I'm done. I'll just put them in under their right light conditions. So the new experiment or method that I'm working on, so I have, think of it as triplets of the same fungus. So I have three different isolates. They're the same, but they have different tags. So I have three. So before I can use it to infect plants, I want to select the particular pathogen or one of the triplets that will cause the most damage, and then one that causes moderate damage. So before I can do that, I need to understand what are the requirements for it to grow, especially to produce spores. So spores, pathogens, microbes, they produce spores, and then those spores will germinate. So think of, spores as seeds, and then they germinate and the plant comes out, but this is not a plant for confusing you. But the spores will germinate, or think of it as an egg. I don't know. But the spores will germinate, and then once it germinates, it produces hyphae, so those hair-like or string-like tubes that it uses to grow, and then it can infect plants. And so yeah, I have 3. So I'm going to test 2 different conditions. So the temperature is the same. I'm going to test a light condition and substrate, so the food. So I'll be doing light, where I'll be incubating them, so putting them to grow for X amount of time under straight light condition, as I said, at a set temperature. Another set I'll put in the dark at the set temperature, and then the third set they'll go under a light dark cycle, so 12 hours on a light cycle, 12 hours on a dark cycle. And I have 3 different source of nutrients or food types, so they're all solid, so they're on agar. And I have potato dextrose agar, V8 juice agar, this is a fungus, and meat, MEA, so malt extract agar. So I have a question for you, because this is something I'm trying to figure out, so let's see if you can help. If you want to take a go at some experimenting hypotheses, so that's the educated guess, so maybe you can help me here. If you want to, then you can leave it in the comments, the comment section. So which conditions do you think will produce more spores? A, light conditions, B, dark conditions, C, light dark conditions. So that's the first question. The second question, which food type, nutrient source do you think will produce the most spores? Is it A, the malt extract agar, MEA, B, potato dextrose agar, PDA, or C, V8 juice agar, V8A? Okay, last thing before I can leave for the day, I'm going to put the different plates under the different conditions. So the light is at the front and the dark as well at the front of this building, and then the light dark is over the other building. So I'm going to go do that. Oops. $20. This is it dark. Oh, nope. It's a standard practice not to wear your lab coat outside or between the different labs. So I'm just taking my lab coat off before I go to the other incubator that has the 12-hour light dark cycle. And I'm giving thanks for a sunny day. A sunny, cool spring day. Like that. I am so parched, so I'm going to find something to drink, to wet the mouth and the throat. Also, it's a really hot day, and for the rest of the week, and I think all of next week, it's going to be rainy. Ugh. I'm going to have this. I think it's cherry. Ooh. Yeah. And a pita chip. I don't know if they have a guac over here or hummus, but whatever.